Now to the man we've been waiting for, one of the nicest men in Hollywood. And, of course, you know him from his roles as Wolverine and in Les Mis, The Greatest Showman. The list goes on and on and on.
In fact, let's just continue the list because you can catch him right now in The Front Runner. A lot of people talking about that movie. He's also a hit on Broadway, winning a Tony for his role in The Boy from Oz. And you may ask yourself, what could Hugh do next?
What else
there can't be something you've not done at this point, but...
It's not Wolverine the musical.
Okay.
It's not
Not yet.
But you have a special announcement.
Yes.
I am doing a big arena tour. This is a dream come true for me. I've done it in Australia, but now I'm going to go around the world. I'm going to cities all over America. We're going to Europe. We're going to the UK. We're going back to Australia and New
You're
Zealand.
a rock star.
I'm singing. I'm dancing. I'm telling stories.
So this is a one-man show? Is that what it is?
With about a 26-piece orchestra and about 30 singers and dancers and all of that. But it is. It's sort of like I'm on the back nine of my life now, and this is about the front nine, the best parts of the front nine. So I'm going to sing stuff from The Greatest Showman, from Les Mis, stuff I've done on Broadway, Boy from Oz, or stuff that I auditioned for that I didn't get cast for.
Is there storytelling throughout it?
Yeah, I'm going to tell stories, and I don't know about you guys, I love going to a concert when I feel something happens that night that could only happen that night.
Yes.
So I try to keep it loose. I have special guests, Kiala Settle, who was the bearded lady in The Greatest Showman. She's going to come and do a bunch of them. I'm just going to have a party.
You're playing like big arenas, like the Garden.
How do you... Madison Square Garden.
I know.
How do you make that feel intimate when it's something that big? What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, I think whether it's 300 people, 3,000 or 13,000, you have to feel, it has to feel like a celebration and you have to connect. I always, first thing I ever do when I walk out on stage, I do this, because that is where I look at my wife, I look at my wife's eyes, and that grounds me. And then I basically treat whether you're at the back or whether you're at the front, this is a night where something's going to happen that can only happen there.
How did you pick the songs, whether a couple from Les Mis or Greatest Showman? How did you pick the set list, if you will?
It's really self-indulgent. I do my favourite song. You'll all sit through it. Is that wrong?
That's perfect.
No, I try to do a huge variety. You know, obviously Greatest Showman is very popular around the world, but I want to do Les Mis. I want to do stuff from other shows that I've done. It's a mixed bag.
I understand you also...
Yes, I'm in training.
You are?
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
That's not necessary.
Tuesday, 10 till 6, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. dancing. Yeah. You're all welcome to join.
No
Tell
thanks.
us about your vocal exercises. We were asking someone about their vocal exercises.
Oh, we were talking to Jeff Daniels because he's got this Aaron
What do you do?
Yeah, I sing every day.
You do? But do you have like a kooky like aerobics of the voice thing going? Like la 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 la?
Yo.
First thing in the morning, well, always in the shower, you got to sing a bit of Sinatra. That's good. But no, I start with and then everyone's all right, shut up there. I'm like, what? Why is this so annoying? It's 6:30 in the morning. Come on. But then come fly with me.
You also have another announcement to make.
What?
Next week. What?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Nobody knows what Craig's talking about right now.
Yes, I am doing a duet with Dolly Parton tomorrow.
Yes.
She doesn't know that yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Surprise to everybody.
It's announced. But next Tuesday morning, I am going to perform in the Plaza. This is a bucket list on, like, literally bucket list of bucket list. So I'm going to sing 2 songs that are going to be in the show. One from The Greatest Showman, one from Les Mis. I've got dancers. I've got a choir. We're going to be out there. We're going to be rocking it. You're all welcome to join.
We will be there.
I literally
Don't ask because we actually would join.
We're doing it?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Well, you want to come to rehearse today?
Sure.
Yes.
We're there.
How much does Deborah, your wife, have to do with like the things you pick for the show? I know you count on her for advice and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, everything.
Everything?
Yeah, no, I run everything by her. By the way, it's her birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Deborah.
I do a little national shout out. Happy birthday.
What do you usually do to celebrate with her?
So the first thing I always do is I cook her breakfast, her favourite, which is ricotta.
Here's your breakfast.
Without the singing.
Yes.
That would just bring it down. But ricotta hotcakes. Sorry, babe, if I just outed you on your favourite breakfast. But yeah, she loves ricotta, so I do that. And then we're all going out with the kids, just the 4 of us later. And then there's a bunch of surprises during the day.
Oh, that's so cute about it.
Which could be code for I haven't worked it out yet, but it's not. It's not.
You know what? Very few like Hollywood type relationships last as long as you and Deborah have. And I know people are always wondering, like, what is it? Why do you think you guys have lasted as long as you did?
We're really honest with each other. We talk about everything. Deborah had a few rules when we met because she'd done a few movies. She said we won't spend more than 2 weeks apart. We never go to bed on a crossword. Sometimes it's 3 o'clock in the morning, but we kind of work it out before we go to sleep. And basically being honest. I think relationships, you've got to be yourself. You've got to be, even the bits you don't love, the bits you're embarrassed about or things you did wrong. if you're in a situation where you can be yourself and really be honest, that's a good start. And then if you marry the sexiest, funniest, most beautiful woman in the world, that's a great start.
I was going to say, every time you talk about her, your eyes light up. Like, it's so
Well, you know her.
moving.
She's the greatest.
She really is.
She really is the greatest. And I think when you say Hollywood couple, I really think it helps that we were together before any of that.
Yeah.
So we've been on this unbelievable journey, places I never thought we'd go to, but we've done it together. I think it's really hard. We all have friends who are famous. If you become famous and then you're out dating, that's difficult.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you and the family going to travel on the tour with you?
Yeah, so I'm doing it in the summer. I told you, this is all about me. So they're all going to come. So the kids are like, yeah, I want a job. I'm like, we're like a paying job. So they're going to work.
How old are the
they're
kids
gonna,
now?
18 and 13.
Well, the 18-year-old can work legally.
100%.
Babies.
Yeah, it's,
Hugh, thank
We
you.
can't wait.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's
gonna
I
be
can't
so
wait
much
for
fun.
Tuesday.
I know. And tomorrow when you do that duet that Jolene doesn't know.
Jolene.
Yes!
Wow.
That's not easy to sing at 8 in the morning.
Oh, it
Go,
is.
darling.
Especially if you can't sing. At least you can sing. Thank you, Hugh.
My pleasure.
We'll see you on Tuesday.
Thank you, my backup dancers. Can't wait to see you.
Yes. And by the way, check it out. You can just Google Hugh Jackman. You can find out about the tour, information on our website, too, if you want to get tickets.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
All right, straight ahead, we're going behind the scenes of